Hey everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations, and I'm here today to share with you my walkthrough for my next mini album project that I am using Bewitching Hour for. Now, I'm using this paper collection from Country Craft Creations. It's exclusive to Country Craft Creations, and it is amazing. So, go to Country Craft Creations at countrycraftcreations.com and order your papers. This is called Bewitching Hour, and it's a really cute collection. This is my second design team project using this package, and I just absolutely love it. Today, what I did was I made a configuration album. So you guys know me, I've done a few of these albums. This is a prototype I'm going to show you at the end of the video. This one I made with the paper collection Flawless that I did buy from Country Craft Creations. So I'm going to show you that at the end, but I just wanted to share with you that this is a really cool and versatile project. So this came about because a request to use 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper to wrap an album. So that's what I did. Or not to wrap an album, but to make pages out of an album. And so I went ahead and did that. Now, I did this also in my Bee House album that I made, and I'll leave a link in the description below, so you can go check that out. But that one had kind of cascading pages, meaning that they got wider as the pages went on. This one, the pages are all the same width. So, but I did use 8.5 by 11 pieces of artisan cardstock to create the pages. So let's do the walkthrough with this one, and I'll show you what the one in Flawless looks like. So you can just see this is an awesome little album and has a lot of different opportunities and potentials. So let's go through this real quick. The album itself measures 4 wide by 6 3/4 tall. The pages themselves are 4.5 by 6.5, so they fit 4 by 6 pictures pretty nicely. I used a cut apart from the collection that says "Eat, Drink, and Be Scary," matted it on some cardstock, and used that for the front cover title. The flowers here are graphic 45 that I did purchase from Country Craft Creations, and this was in my stash, and it's a little metal seal that says "Double, double, toil and trouble," and it fits because that's part of the paper collection, one of the little phrases that they use in it. So I'm also going to do a different kind of wrapping where you wrap the cardstock around the outside of the album, so it just kind of wraps onto the front cover, and I did that on this one as well. So it is a really cool way to do, you know, kind of a different way to wrap an album that I'll show you in the tutorial. I do recommend that you only use it for very small albums. You don't use them for giant, real heavy page albums. Use them for more of the, you know, kind of 4-ish by 6-inch, maybe 5 by 7 albums that don't have a lot of weight that you're going to put on the pages, because it is one piece of cardstock that's kind of holding everything together. It does use chipboard for the covers though, so it is sturdy. This particular method, I wouldn't recommend it for a larger album. So anyway, I will show you that in the tutorial how to do that. So here's my cover. I used some gem dots from my stash to kind of decorate the decorative edge that I put on here. The seam binding came in my design team package, so this is from Country Craft Creations. On the spine here, I did a little matted black cardstock here with the antique gray that I used throughout this album, and I did get that artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations as well. I made a rosette with one of the little cut aparts here and some extra little paper scraps, and made a little ribbon decoration for it. And I just thought it was like really super cute. The back I left plain, so that's what the front would look like without all the stuff on it. And it has just a simple tie closure. And so you open it up, and it has 5 pages, and on the inside front and back covers we have a waterfall, and I'll show you how to kind of do the magnet underneath it so that you can keep the integrity of this picture. So I loved this cut apart sheet that they have, the 4x4 pieces in this paper collection, so I wanted to incorporate that. So these pages themselves are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, so they'll fit a 4x4 picture just perfect. And then as you open it up, there's a magnet closure here, and then you have all these opportunities for pictures. Now this is an odd number waterfall. It's one of my stacked waterfall, but it has 10, 5 pages for 10 opportunities total. So I will show you how to do that. And then all of the pages here, like I said, are configuration pages, and you will have one scoring on 5 papers, and it's just a matter of how you cut and fold it. So I've done this before. I've made completely different pages for all of these using just one separate cut and a different way of folding it. So, but they're all scored, excuse me, the same. So you're going to love this. So this flap opens up. There's a photo mat here. This is adhered so you can stick a photo underneath, and then it turns, and then you have a pocket here. I used extra cardstock I had for tags, and then I have a pocket right here. And again, this is all one piece of paper that made this assembly here. And really, really super simple. Photo mat here. On this page here, this flips down. You have a big photo mat opportunity here, and then a nice page here. And again, a 4x6 picture will fit there perfect. 4x4 picture will fit on these pages perfect. Over here we have a flap. When you open that up, you have another flap, and I made it into a tag shape. On here, what I did was these little guys were on the cut apart page in the paper collection. So I took some of the Nuvo Crystal Glaze and use that to kind of make them like enamel dots, and then I backed them on cardstock and used that for the little tab for the tag. Now, I didn't do a lot of embellishing on the inside. You certainly could in between the pages, but with underneath the flaps and stuff, you need to keep it kind of flat. But there is a 1/2 inch gusset in the album as well. On the next page here, we have a pocket here, and I will show you how I kind of kept the integrity of this whole page on how I did that. There are no like connecting pieces in this album either. The pockets are all glued down. So you will have some pages that you'll have to put paper on first, and then glue the pockets down. Some pages it doesn't matter, and you can do those later, but we'll go through that in the tutorial. So this flips down, and then you have another little flip here. This is a cut apart that I used as like a tab for that, so that turned out really cute. And again, I used the antique gray cardstock from Country Craft Creations. I thought it just kind of fit the color scheme really perfect with the kind of grays and stuff in the paper collection. Right here is another tall pocket, and again I used scraps from my cardstock that I had left over just to create some nice tags, and then this is adhered so you can stick a picture underneath there. Here I kept a page, and I talk about this in the video too, where I try to keep the pages kind of symmetrical as far as the papers go, so when you open up the book there's kind of a layout kind of feel to it. So this was in the paper collection. It was a ghost border at the top of the page, so I used 2 of the little ghosties to cover these 2 pieces. Now this one makes a pocket on this side, and then it flips open here, and then this flap here opens up, and then there's a pocket behind it with the tags here. And then you get to the last page, there's a pocket here. I created an angled pocket, and then there is some tags again with my scraps, and then I used the cut aparts for some of the tags as well, and I backed them on the cardstock. And I don't think I showed them all to you, but they are super cute cut aparts in this album. So I just backed them on the cardstock, and we're using those as some journaling tags. So I have some there, and let's see, where are the other ones? The other ones are here. Super cute, very super cute little tags for that. So then that's the last page here, and then you have another waterfall, and again I use the same image, so it's the same in the front and the back, and then I just did the closure with a magnet behind there. I'll show you how to do that. And then again, more waterfall pages that'll hold a 4x4 page perfectly, and then you have another opportunity behind it as well. So that is my design team project using Bewitching Hour, and I think I really like this. It turned out really cute. The spine is 3 inches, but again, this is only 5 inches wide by 6 3/4 tall. And then I thought I'd real quick run through this. Now, this is Authentiques Flawless that I did get from Country Craft Creations. I used the same method to wrap the spine. I just wanted to kind of show you what it looks like just plain. And these are flowers from my collection. And I'll just kind of run through this really quick. I did this one a little bit different. I did a ribbon closure on the waterfalls, and just did little strips of paper at the bottom. And then on this one, since it was a ribbon closure, I did glue the bottom page shut. Now you notice on this one here, I just glued the spine so that you actually have an opportunity behind here as well. So you have actually more space to put pictures on this one than you will on this one. But this was kind of my prototype project. So, but I did the pages exactly the same with this different, you know, configurations. You got pockets here. This one I didn't do tags, I did photo mats. And then I didn't back these with anything, but I did use the cut aparts in that collection to do that. So I'll just run through this really quick. This one here on the big page, I just put one of the little cut aparts and glued it down. But you can see that you can use this for, you know, all kinds of different things. It's just really, it turned out really, really cute. So I just wanted to share with you that. This one's another pocket. Here's one with the tab. Yeah, so there, this one here on mine, I didn't put this on here because I wanted to keep the ghosts, but this one I added another tag to that. And then here, so that's my prototype. And again, this was Authentic Flawless. On this one, I used white cardstock to cover my chipboard, and then I used a black around the spine, so you had two different colors here. And on this one I used black throughout, so it just kind of was a little less obvious on the cover, but it's the same thing. So again, I will show you how I did that. This is wrapped on the outside of the album, and it's completely, it still lays flat, so you still totally can lay it flat, and there is no chipboard you know, kind of edge on the outside. So I'll show you how to do that. But again, I do not recommend this method for a larger album. This is for a smaller, less heavy album. So I will be back with a tutorial soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.